I accidentally hit it. Okay. All right, we're out here in Loganville, and we're going to try to do a repair on this house. These shingles look they're pretty worn. You can see this has got a significant crease across the top. It's already loose. So we're going to try and get this shingle out without damaging the 2 rows above it. Right now, there is 0 creasing or damage to these shingles, just this one. And you can see it's pretty blatant crease right here across the top. So I've already marked that. I'm going to take my flat bar, wiggle it through, try and find the edge here where this tab stops, and it's right over here. So it's technically off screen. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs that I'm going to mark them like this in the corners, because I've got to get the nails out of both of these to get this shingle out without damaging it. So let's make sure we got everything loose. Again, being very gentle, because this roof is probably, it's a 25-year 3-tab, but it's probably all of 22 years old. So, and this nail is way up here. And that just ripped. We're already at a fail because it just ripped this shingle. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying and see what we can do here. Not be able to see up under here. All right, now that one's in the, this nail's in the right spot. That other one's really high. Why it was there, I don't know. There's another one. And again, we're trying to get this out without damaging any surrounding shingles. I don't really care so much about this one because it's already damaged. Let's all right, so there's nails out of the first row. All right, yep. No additional nails there. There's one right there. And again, I don't want to have to push this shingle up too terribly far to get the nails out. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can be because this thing is clearly brittle. Some of these, see if I can get this. I got another flat scraper. See if I can get under the lip of this to try and break it loose that way, because it's just shredding shingles here. So again, our job is to get the repair done with the least damage possible. All right, so we got that out. I do have on this one here, let me see if I can pivot this just a little bit. This shingle right here does have the start of a crease, right? And you can see that big chunk that flaked off. This one clearly has a fracture in it. But the telltale is gonna be, can we put a new shingle in it completely without doing additional damage? All right. So I got my brand new shingle. Oh, that's our other problem, is you've got exposed decking under here from everything. Good gosh, this roof is absolutely torched. All right, so you're gonna line up your keyways both left and right, so your keyways are aligned. Make sure that fits in there. All right, hammer. And the way CertainTeed requires us to do repairs for them is we have to go into the nail zone at a perpendicular angle. So I've got to be able to flex this shingle enough to get my hammer and nails in there at a 90 degree. It's supposed to be and that's the other problem, is you can see where if I don't bend it far enough, I'm starting to chip the end of that. That's not what you want. I'm trying to do this without causing further damage. And you can see and you can hear the granules. And there's a pretty definitive line right here. There's a pretty definitive line right here. and we'll get some still shots of that as well. Clearly showing that this is not going to pass as repairable. Goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, but this is clearly past. You can see it right here. There's a pretty clear delineation. I'm not even done yet. You got some more nails, John? I just need 2 more. I got one for this keyway and one for the end.
You got these.
Nope. Yep, that'll work. All right, so one in this. And again, gosh dang it. Yeah, and there's a clear delineation. Let me grab this out of here. And you can see a very clear delineation here. Very clear delineation here. Very clear delineation here. Very, very clear delineation right there. There's a little bit of one here. You can see where it's starting to fracture in the corner and have some microfractures, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damaged tabs. 6 out of 7 tabs were damaged during that process. That to me is not a repairable roof, and we were as gentle as we could be.